JoJo's is perfect.
We're
Is
live.
that a JoJo reference?
We out here.
We
Out
out
here,
here,
boys. I'm your host as always, Wyatt. With Eric. My co-host
Hey
as
guys.
always.
Yeah.
Sure, Wyatt. You're definitely.
We're also here with the great Stephen Colbert.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I am Stephen.
I'm
Stephen Colbert.
Hello, my name is Stephen Colbert. Orange Man Bad.
And I'm
Thank you
Conan
very much.
O'Brien.
Good night.
And I'm John Cena.
Hi guys.
From Everybody Loves Raymond.
Hi guys.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here.
Hey guys, it's Scarce.
It's your host,
here.
Killer Team Star.
My name is Frieza, and I have a power level of 530,000.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be right back in my hometown.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail.
My name is what? My name is who? My name is Chicka Slim Shady.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm Hank Hill here.
My name is Don.
I'm Hank Hill, and I sell propane and propane accessories.
I am Shadow the Hedgehog.
The ultimate life form.
Oh, disgusting black creatures. Get out of my sight.
Hold on.
And I'm Sonic.
Thomas be like,
That was perfection.
Yeah.
You gotta call that's the name of this match, Pat. That's the name of this podcast. It's my
I
name.
am. No, you know what I am?
I'm a goofy goober rock.
No, not
oh
quite.
god.
I am.
All right, anyone else? I'm Hank Hill. I'm Hank Hill. Hank Hill. I sell propane and propane accessories, and I'm going to be the next Hokage.
That wasn't bad. I am all of me. That's what I am.
Anyway, you like
Can you see all of me? Walk into my mystery.
Are we going to do face cam here?
No.
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 Imagine we do face cam.
Fuck that.
I also don't want to see
Go
Simon's
ahead
face.
and try to
I'm
see
afraid.
through me.
I don't want to see
Do
why
it
it's
if you dare.
You don't want to see my edgelord, like, blonde dude face. Trust me.
2 steps forward, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I am there. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Can you see all of me?
of me? Walk
This is a song.
into my mystery.
I am.
Step inside and hold on for dear life.
This is already an amazing
Do
recording, by the
you
way.
remember me?
Capture you or set you free.
Resist through free.
We are like 3 minutes
All
in.
that I am all of me. I
am.
died disgusting black.
Remember when Shadow just killed Sonic at the end of that opening with a gun?
Oh, yeah.
This is who I am.
Goodbye forever. Shadow.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Doctor. Oh.
Karate chop action.
I love that.
Hey.
Goodbye, Doctor. No.
No. Yeah, I forgot he
That
kills
is
Eggman
The
by
ultimate
stabbing
prize
him with the
in this
chaos
McDonald's kitchen.
emerald. I forgot he kills Eggman by stabbing him with the chaos crystal. The chaos
Get a
emerald.
load of this. Get a
Get a load of this. Where's
load of
this?
No way! I can't believe this.
Where's the computer? What?
Oh, by the way,
Find
Wyatt,
computer.
did you know Black Doom is voiced by Goku?
Yep.
Yes, he is. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah. That's Sean Schemmel.
Oh, guys,
I feel
sorry.
bad
This is
for him.
this podcast.
Of all the characters they
they
decided to use Sean Schimmel on, they used it Black Doom.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty like it's just anyone could have done that, to be honest. It's just a monster filter.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson's house was spared.
He should have used his SSJ3 voice.
Oh, that would have been cool.
They should just have Jason Griffith use his warehouse voice.
SSJ4 voice.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay, are we actually going to get a topic going, or are we just going to keep introducing ourselves, various different pop culture things?
What else can we?
or chapter
We are
42
gay.
next week.
Eddie.
Is it
We
Wednesday or
cannot just
Tuesday
hurt.
for chapter 42?
I guess God loves Mel.
It's a me, Mario.
Hey, it's a me, the Mario brother.
Hello.
It's me, Grinch.
Hey, Peter. It is.
It's me, the Grinch.
Sans Undertale
Green.
from Undertale.
Hello,
my
bonjour,
God.
aloha. My name is.
God made the Grinch's
817.
movie Rotten
Are we
Rotten
gonna have- are we gonna
Tomatoes for
talk
lying
about-
about
are we gonna
Smash.
talk-
Attention,
podcast.
Nintendo gamers.
My name is Voiceover Pete.
Voiceover or Mario needs your help.
How's it going, Brams? My name is PewDiePie.
Now this.
What else can we say?
All right, we're gonna talk
Hello,
about.
everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Can we talk about my Despicable Me 4 pitch already?
No, we're doing that later.
Hello,
you bitch.
guys. This is Tonal Biscuit here.
Oh.
From the grave.
I know.
Rest in peace.
It was out of respect. He had.
Let's get right into the news.
I don't know anymore.
Okay, let's get to a topic. So what trailer we're going to start off with first?
To the pioneer of Marvel.
The what?
So what trailer we're going to...
Marvel is disrespectful to one of the biggest pioneers of modern Marvel.
The Grinch.
Classic Marvel.
Can we talk about how the Grinch was ruined and it could have been? Did you hear the massive fuck up with the Grinch?
No.
All right, so they hired Benedict Cumberbatch to be the modern day equivalent of Boris Karloff from the 60s.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and then like Universal execs or whatever say no, do an American accent.
See, that's what I was excited for. I was like, oh, cool, Benedict Cumberbatch is gonna be like the old Boris Karloff, and then nope.
Yeah, and then they ruined his design too. Remember, like 2 years ago, they had a picture that looked pretty good.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then what the fuck happened?
They had to,
money happened.
No, you mean lack of money because lack of money because Illumination are cheap bastards.
More like Illuminati. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
So what trailer are we going to talk about? The highly anticipated CG movie or Toy Story 4?
Toy Story 3.
I'm glad I didn't see that Grinch movie. And Universal is yet to make one good Dr. Seuss movie.
The Grinch.
What are you talking about?
The Lorax.
No, How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey.
It's that kind of like that.
Cat in the Hat.
No,
yeah, Cat in the Hat was amazing.
No. Oh, wait.
Remember the incredibly sexual jokes in that movie?
That was the thing.
What?
Cat in the Hat. I watched Cat in the Hat on VHS. And my parents walked in on one of the adult jokes, and it's like, "You can't watch this, Eric." But I watched.
Not for my son's good Christian ears.
That's the thing. I didn't get the references, but my parents did. Like, you can't watch this.
There's a hoe. He has a gardening hoe, and he's like, "You
dirty hoe."
And then look at this part where he's pretending to be like a
How
gas.
did fucking Dr. Seuss's widow not say no?
Oh God!
He also shows his ass at one point, like a human ass, like Mike Myers' hasty, gross, saggy ass at one point.
You know, there's originally going to be Tim Allen as the cat.
Oh God, I'm so glad he didn't do it. No, he took that down for the Shaggy Dog.
Nah.
Damn.
Far superior.
Robert Downey
He did
Jr.'s
drug money,
glorious
okay.
return back to movies after his...
Oh.
You
know what? Shaggy Dog is not terrible. It's kind of funny.
Yes, it is.
It's pretty bad.
It's bad, but it's not that bad.
The funny thing is, I watched the ending of it like 2 times this year. It's always on like Stars or whatever.
The part that it's actually really funny, but it's so stupid because it's like Tim Allen talk.
Well,
what?
Wyatt turns into a dog.
Did Wyatt just die?
He turns into the dog.
Somebody kidnapped him.
What I missed?
Hello?
Yeah,
we couldn't hear you. We heard like a big slam, and then your voice went out.
No, I was gonna say Tim Allen at one point is he's looking at the dog in the cell, and he's like, "You bit me. You knew who I was. You knew where I was. What's happening to me?" Oh,
he has the Nicolas Cage moment. Oh, see, Mandy.
You know the superior version of the Shaggy Dog is the one with damn.
Kevin Spacey?
Yes.
9 Lives?
Oh no, let's not talk about
9 Lives
Why?
is a glorious disaster.
It's better than a talking cat.
Kids or something.
Okay, are we gonna do a topic?
What are we gonna bring?
I'm probably not gonna stay for the whole thing.
You know what they should have done? They should have had a crossover with the Shaggy Dog and what is it? Cats versus Dogs.
Oh my God, I hate.
Why
Those
did they make a
movies-
sequel years
okay.
later?
Cats and Dogs, the first movie fucked me up so bad as a kid because
Why?
the cat scared the shit out of me for some
Yeah.
reason, and they just ruined my life for a solid
They
year.
would have like cats screaming and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like
Okay.
animated.
And I don't know if you guys remember the first trailer for the second one, where it shows that scene where the main bad guy cat is like pretending to be a dog and zips down the dog outfit, and it's just this naked cat. Oh, I was like terrified.
You guys are
God.
lightweights, man.
And then they have a crossover with G-Force.
G-Force wasn't even
G-Force.
that bad.
Yes,
G-Force was also a
Dogs
Disney
Hotel is
movie,
cross-story
whereas
as well.
Cats and Dogs was
there's
a-
that famous meme Xbox PlayStation exclusives like Uncharted or whatever, Nintendo
and G-Force.
Zelda Xbox exclusives G-Force.
That's amazing. It's the greatest. All right, so here's the deal. I actually have to go in a few minutes, so can I tell my Despicable Me through 4-pitch?
No.
God damn it.
Okay,
gotta
I'm
talk
probably
about-
not gonna stay for too long because I've stayed up past 12 like 3 nights in a row, and I want to die.
Whoa, your mom lets you
You're
stay up
so
past
fucking
12?
lightweight.
No, that's edgy.
Dude, I'm tired. I have.
Your
You guys
mom
forget
lets
I
you
have
stay
school.
up late and
I'm
play
still in
games.
school.
Have you
you
ever gone a
fucks.
day without sleep and just like gone the whole day as normal and then gone
I want to go to
bed at
bed,
normal
dude. I'm
time?
fucking tired. I hate Eric.
Too bad you gotta stay up now.
All right, fine.
Yeah, you gotta stick with it. Listen, man. I could feel the energy. This is gonna be a good pod.
It is pretty
All
fun.
right,
so-
while we're on, I'm just
I can
gonna...
make the bully cast, boys.
All right, well, while we're on...
No, I told you, man.
Right.
We do a separate Dragon Ball podcast when the V jump comes out every month.
Yeah, no spoilers, man.
Well,
Wait,
until then...
Do that. I'll spoil the movie for damn.
Until we get to a legitimate topic, I'm just gonna beat my mate to Dakota Johnson's feet. So,
Wait, are we starting?
wait, what?
We've
No,
already
it's
started.
all
We
right.
started
In the
20
meantime-
minutes ago.
All right, cool. I
in
want
the
to bust a
mean-
nut to Dakota Johnson's feet.
No,
So later.
I'll be busting a nut to
Yeah.
Jelly.
I'll bust a nut to Broly's feet. So-
Kill yourself, Dan, Wyatt. Please.
Like,
Zach, that song's very awkward.
Why
on
can't you
podcast.
guys just bust a nut to normal
Just
stuff?
gotta put some juice in it.
imagine busting a nut to normal stuff.
Oh
This
yeah,
means-
I'm such a normie.
This means you're so vanilla. Imagine
Yeah.
vanilla pornography.
Yo,
Ew.
everybody,
Yeah,
everyone. Forky is my life.
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
Oh yeah.
not this shit.
The food and army for life, boy.
Oh my god, are you guys gonna get to a fucking topic? Jeez.
Yes. All right. We will
Stanley.
talk about. All right. Let's
Opium
first. Let's talk about the anticipated, the most anticipated CG film of 2019, Detective Pikachu.
Yes, I'm
Yeah, boy,
excited.
I told you it's gonna be good.
Oh my god.
I am
So
shocked.
good.
I know.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
this is
good.
the biggest surprise I've seen in a movie trailer in a really, really long time.
I would
it's
say the
good.
biggest this is gonna sound really, but I think the biggest surprise I've been like this with like a property I like is like the sequel to the Michael Bay like that. The trailer for the sequel of that movie really impressed me.
Which
Oh, you mean the first Revenge of the Fallen trailer?
No, the TMNT Out of the Shadows with Bebop
Oh!
and Rocksteady.
Oh
Nobody
my god, that
remembers
trailer
that
was
movie.
great.
That was
trailer
good.
was fantastic.
This movie has no right to
I
look this
cannot
good.
wait for the new Michael Bay Transformers movie.
It's not
Oh, that's never
happening.
gonna
He's out.
Yeah, I know. It's for irony.
That's why he can't wait for it, because he's never making it.
Damn.
Oh,
Exactly.
it took 11 years, but he's out.
Yeah, it was like
Finally
Kojima.
out.
It's like, all right, guys, this is my last Metal Gear.
I'm gonna go make Monster Hunter now.
Are you seriously gonna compare Michael Bay to Kojima?
Michael Bay.
It's a
One
good.
of them
It's,
has a vision.
it's a good comparison.
To be
It's
honest,
like,
Metal Gear
or-
is really stupid.
or you could say
Michael-
Hugh Jackman.
Michael
All right,
Bay.
guys, this is it. This is my last one as Wolverine.
I believe him, though. That's the thing.
I don't.
No, he's said that like 300 times though, but this time he's right.
Nah, this
said
time
okay.
it feels like
Okay, let's get back to the. Let's get
But
back
it's
on-
like if
Yeah,
he'll ever
Pikachu.
listen, he'll come back.
Oh,
He'll only come back if like MCU.
well, that's gonna happen. So he's pretty much guaranteed to come back. then.
Won't want to use. the
MCU's
same
gonna be
actors.
dead by that point. MCU has
No.
about 10 years of life left in it.
Yeah,
That's
imagine looking forward to Captain Marvel as the lead of the MCU.
Oh.
I'm just saying this to
Can't-
trigger the
Oh.
audiences of this podcast.
All right, but Detective Pikachu, why does it look
Oh,
so
yeah,
good?
it looks-
This movie
looks
has no
really
right
good.
to look this good.
How
Just
did
go.
they
It
do
doesn't.
it?
Because
Okay.
wait, who's directing it? Ruben Fleischer.
Ryan Reynolds have
I
a lot
wish.
to do.
No, I don't even know who's directing it. Let's find.
I looked up who's directing it, and I think it's nobody's.
I think it. I know
Ryan
who.
Reynolds have a lot of control. Is that why?
Holy
I know
shit,
who-
Fincher.
I know who wrote it.
David Fincher. Wow.
Huh?
No, I'm
was it-
serious.
Oh, shut up.
Fincher is doing this.
Michael
Wow.
Bay, wow.
What is it? Nicole Perlman wrote Guardians of the Galaxy.
No,
Yeah, that explains-
the first one.
It's kind of like self-aware. Like that's the thing. It's
Oh,
self-aware.
wait, this man directed Gulliver's Travels starring Jack Black.
Oh, and my hope has just instantly diminished.
No. He has some good. No. He has some good.
Samurai Jack Black.
He has some.
Well, to be
he
honest,
did, now,
all
why would like
blockbusters
this?
are
He directed.
by
He,
nobodies
he
these
directed
days.
Goosebumps.
Cool. I like
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Goosebumps was good.
Rob
Oh, give it so.
Letterman.
No, Rob.
Oh no, he did
David
Shark.
Letterman.
He did Shark Tank.
Oh,
This has a career of ups and downs.
Show was great.
This better be. This is about to be the biggest up and the biggest down of his entire life.
Did we
His
like
career-
Monsters vs. Aliens?
I thought it was fine.
Which one? The
Well, that would be a
Daniel
lot of
Craig
that's
one?
okay, that's a movie.
Ginormica was hot, but other than that,
Oh
you disagree
yeah,
with
now that's what I'd be
The
my
Daniel
meat
Craig
to.
film.
Yeah, I want her bad.
I talking about the
Ginormica was
Daniel
hot
Craig
as
film.
fuck.
Yeah, I
And
want
he
her
did,
feet.
he did the Captain Underpants movie.
Which
That was
great.
good.
Yeah,
That
I
was
like
good.
That was Phenom.
So animation is this.
The Captain Underpants movie was amazing.
Yeah, it was. And whoever disagrees is racist.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
serious.
Solid
I'm
game.
actually dead serious.
Here's the thing, Detective Pikachu. It looks good because it doesn't look like these other like live action
No.
CG. It
And,
doesn't look
like,
like
it was-
Smurfs.
It was a
and
real
Chipmunks.
smart. It was a real smart call. No, sorry, Simon, you could go. What you?
Yeah, it's my thing is like I just think it looks good because it doesn't look like it's jam packed with like shitty kid humor or advertisements and shit like that. Like
Oh,
right, like I think the first joke Pikachu says is kind of dumb. Like, "Oh, I will electrocute you." Like that. That's kiddie. But at the same time, it's not like
I think that's
talking
just the
down
way
to
the
its audience.
trailers.
That's just
trailers.
how Pikachu would talk. Like, what is he gonna say? I'm gonna rape you if you don't.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what Raichu says. That's what Raichu says.
That's
to
what
everybody.
Danny
Yeah.
DeVito's Pikachu says.
I just got my monster Pika from my Magnum Chew.
Oh my
I
god.
think Raichu
Jesus, my Mises, and you guys call me a weeaboo. Holy crap.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't. It really just, and I think
Yeah,
smart to make the first Pokemon movie not like the Pokemon movie that people want because
the trailers and stuff. Yeah,
no, I'm saying the Pokemon movie where it's about
yeah.
training and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Well, that's a kind of movie that has to be like a multi-movie thing. If they screw it up, then they've
You
kind of
won't
just
please
dipped all
anybody
their
with
money in there. Yeah.
Man, can you imagine like they make like a whole like they do the oh man, it's like they have the first movie with Red and then like 2 movies later he's there on the mountain. Oh,
That would be badass,
That would be
actually.
dope, actually. I want to see Red in a movie. I want to see Michael B. Jordan play him.
Well, I remember there was a story years ago that Nintendo Cinematic.
yeah. I don't.
I hope that still happens.
Speaking
I
of
want
Nintendo
that to
Cinematic
happen.
Universe, Adi Shankar is supposed to announce his new video game.
Why is he
Project
doing all video game stuff?
Adi Shankar is gay, bro.
Another thing, quick, I want to say another thing about Detective Pikachu that I think stands out is that it doesn't feel like it's actively ignoring the source material and what the
Oh
characters
no,
look like.
that's the
Yeah,
thing.
like,
Like
Monster
you
Hunter.
can tell.
where it would-
Listen. You could tell that the Pokemon Company they've made sure that this movie is of quality
Yeah.
because
I feel like Ryan Reynolds wouldn't have signed on to it if it had zero quality.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, and
yeah.
it's like what I'm saying it's like the like you could tell that Pokemon Company was hands on really because
Yeah,
Also, can we talk
like-
about how great this poster is?
like the
yeah. Good
designs.
poster. Wow.
I'm telling you, the designs would look really bad if like the Pokemon Company didn't step in. And didn't they hire like one of the guys who was famous for doing those realistic Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm slightly nervous if Mewtwo shows up.
But
in the
it's
movie.
weird how like you see his like you see like his Ivysaur, and in the movie it looks fine.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't really get why people are frightened by them. They didn't look like uncanny to me.
Yeah.
Like they look
If
like
anything-
Pokemon.
Yeah, they're fine. I think some are better than others. I think like majority right. I don't like Jiggly. I think they got the color of Jigglypuff wrong. Like
I thought that's
doesn't it
too.
look yellow, or is it yellow?
Well, I think
or
it's because the
white?
lighting of the club that they're in. I think.
But it should be more pink. Like
Well, I've seen this trailer a few times, and I noticed like the further right side of her is out of the light, and if you look closely, like it looks way more pink than yellow.
it's just weird. Yeah, I
Like,
don't
yeah,
know.
if
It's
you kinda
like
look-
it's
if
like
you look
it's
at
To be
like
honest, I
yeah.
don't
No,
care
you know what it
because
is? It's like I think it should be more pink. It looks like flesh pink. It should be more
yeah.
like the anime and whatever.
Wrong.
I think when you just see a regular Jigglypuff, probably
To
look
be
more like
honest,
the
Like
actual
its hair,
Jigglypuff.
the hair is fine.
Since Pikachu's so cute, it doesn't matter.
The hair
That's
is
all that matters.
fine. Like it's fine. Like imagine if this was imagine if all the Pokemon in this were flesh toned. That'd be worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, imagine if Disney made this movie.
Oh no! But you know it's nightmares. You know it's nightmares. Like Greninja's head that they released. That thing's scary.
Like the Greninja in the trailer looks fine because he looks like actually Greninja, but
No,
the
but
close
have
up
you-
of his face is
have you
weird.
seen-
I agree. Pikachu is hot.
Have you seen his
No,
head?
it's cute.
Have you seen
that
his
one-
head that like they
Yeah.
released? You know how like they had
Yeah.
like the you know how they had like the pictures of like like the models that they used.
Yeah. I know. That's what I said. Like in the trailer, the Greninjas look fine,
Oh, for
but in the those close ups, like the models, they look terrifying.
Yeah, it looks scary.
Yeah. The only one that I don't like is Psyduck.
I love
That's the only-
Duck.
No,
Yeah, I love it.
he looks freaky, dude.
That's the point. It's
This
a
is
Pokemon. What do you
freaky. This is nightmares.
Oh my god.
oh my god!
you want to really?
Okay, it wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't for the eyes.
You want to side with it?
The
No,
lips-
it's
the lips are putting me
it's
off.
the realistic tongue. It's like Greninja.
like-
It's like
Oh, the
you know,
horror is into his mouth.
Yeah.
it's like that's
Too much
supposed to be his
detail.
tongue, but now it's really his fucking tongue.
Ugh.
Imagine
No,
if
dude.
Creeps me out.
imagine if the Mario movie comes out and Yoshi's tongue is like super deep.
Oh
It-
my
it-
god!
Well, it's
Just think so.
animated. It's going to be animated by Illumination.
But just think,
There'll be no money behind it.
just think,
Oh, fuck.
Pokemon could have been way worse if it was a DreamWorks movie. And the eyebrows.
I don't. Am I the only person who thinks Psyduck looks great?
No, man. I just he looks. There's a few Pokemon I think they went too far into the uncanny. And he's one of them.
Oh.
What about
My problem with Psyduck is that he's like in the cartoon in the anime, he's a bit more like bulky, but in the thing he's like super skinny, so he looks like an actual duck, but his face looks freaky as hell.
It's like,
But that's Psyduck.
But he doesn't look scary in the anime. He looks
I think
weird.
I think he looks pretty adorable.
Yeah.
Guys.
ugh.
I'm a big- Are we gonna see Jinx in the new movie?
No, and you know what's one I really don't like?
What?
Zard.
I love the Charizard. I don't get like the
I
Charizard.
loved it. I don't know what the hell's wrong with
It's
Yeah, he
too
looks weird.
it's too scaly, and it looks like something from.
It's almost like he's a dragon.
Scaly.
No, it looks like
He's a
some.
dragon.
It just, I don't know. It just doesn't look right from the designs. I think you know what I think it is? I think they made it look too Eastern dragon and less Japanese dragon.
You know what I
Japanese
love?
people.
You know what I love is
Like-
that Detective Pikachu is still showing Pokemon battles. Like we're actually gonna see
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fight, which is
Um,
awesome.
Yeah, and there's plenty of more Pokemon in the movie. Who's the dog one?
There's a dog one?
Yeah, they released the model of the dog one. Is that,
Ooh.
Is it Houndoom?
it's the pink one. Lola. It's the pink one.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember his name though.
Wait, so Daniel, what did you think of Charizard?
Charizard looks great.
I don't know. It reminds me of like the Flintstones movie or something.
No, it's not that bad. Come
Oh
on.
god.
I like the
Like,
Flintstones movie.
He's starting to sound like Steven now.
I don't. It's like I like most of it. I just think some design. Look. I'm just happy that they got majority of the.
What? Wait, guys. What if it all looks? What if it all looks good now, but then in reshoots or towards the end of the process, they like clean everything up and it looks like horrible, like movies with.
They won't do that, especially after the reaction they've gotten.
I love the meme of floating Greninja. the great king of evil Ganondorf.
So
this is the meme.
what other Pokemon does everybody want to see?
Where did
like that we haven't seen in the trailer? Like which ones do you want to see in the movie? Live action style.
Where did Wyatt go?
I want to see Team Rocket.
They will probably be the bad guys. I'm calling it right now. Giovanni's.
I know who's like an antagonist.
Is it like the game, like Detective Pikachu?
No, not really.
No.
I know of like a big Pokemon that's in the movie. It.
Tell us off air.
He's in it.
That's. I'm trying to think of like some that I would want to see personally. That would look good in the style that they've got going.
Man, the thing is, when he shows up and he doesn't have the Japanese voice, that's going to be upsetting.
Yeah, because it's an English idiot.
No.
I think I know who it is because they hint at it. They hint at a certain one in the poster.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who it is, and I wonder what role that character is going to play.
I hope like they have him in the lab and whatever.
Oh my god, and they let him loose. Okay, I'm pretty sure most of them guess who it is by this point.
What about if it's him? What about if it's him causing like the crimes? It's like he makes people commit crimes or whatever because
But that's not like that's not his. Well, unless I could see like maybe the lab is like forcing him to do it with like the armor. Maybe.
Oh man, seeing the armor would be amazing.
Oh, live action armor is gonna be badass. And then they'll let him loose at the very end, like take on all those Greninjas.
Yeah. You're right. The Greninja might be at the lab.
Yeah, because there's like a hallway with like 3 Greninjas right there.
I love how the Greninjas are like their soldiers, badass.
Yeah. Man. I like the Japanese voice of that character better than the English one. Like the Japanese one's like
isn't Dan Green the voice of that character?
I don't know.
I think that's who it is, and he's a great voice actor. I like English that character.
Yeah, I don't know.
My one problem with the Detective Pikachu designs is that they feel kind of inconsistent. Like you see, like I think Pikachu is a really good mix of like the realistic style and the cartoon. But then there's characters like Charmander where they literally were plucked right out of the cartoon. And
and what's the ostrich one again?
Dodrio.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope, and if Machamp is not a bouncer at that club where Charizard is at, then they've missed a huge opportunity.
I know Machamp is in the movie.
Okay, he's gonna be fighting Charizard. The underground.
I guess maybe we missed the elephant in the room, Mr. Mime.
I thought that scene was funny. It got me to laugh.
Why he looks fine? He's supposed to look human.
Yeah, he's a humanoid Pokemon.
He's barely like an animal. Like he's supposed to be look weird.
He's supposed to be look weird.
He's like one of the most bizarre Pokemon because he's freaking.
He's outside society.
Society doesn't understand.
How hype would it be if the other Pokemon that Charizard is fighting is Blastoise?
Oh. What is it? Society doesn't understand Mr. Mime and his dodgeball shoulders.
He's a gamer.
His shoulders are literally dodgeballs.
They are.
Oh man. Oh. Can you imagine seeing Lickitung with his hyper? Oh, that's
gonna be horrifying.
That's nightmares.
I'm trying to think of ones that would not look terrible in live action with that style.
That's nightmares.
Charmeleon, probably.
Charmeleon might
what
look
about
bad because he might be an odd mix.
What about it?
Yeah.
What about Incineroar? He basically.
Ooh, he's the one that's fighting Char.
Oh
Shit! I will lose my shit in the theater.
I mean,
Listen,
there's new Pokemons in this trailer too. So like,
yeah, I'm glad that they didn't just appease the Gen 1ers.
Yeah, they got Mr. Mime in there and a couple Gen 2s in there as well. So and Greninja. So.
Yeah, and they have some of the newer stuff. I wonder. Oh no, and then Decidueye is like the leader of like the army of ninjas.
Oh, he's like a marksman. Like he's planning everything out.
Sniper.
Oh, don't tease me, bro. Don't tease me. I love it too much. I can't believe how excited I am for this. Like, this might be breaking my top 10 for anticipated movies next year. Like, I don't know.
so weird.
I can see.
Yeah, it's in my anticipated movies.
I could see this movie cracking $1 billion. I really can.
Yeah.
It might
I think it'll be better than Toy Story 4.
I think it might break internet. It might break $1 billion if it gets good reviews. Like,
I know people who've seen it and they say it is pretty good.
Do they say it's like really good or do they think it's just decent?
No, good.
Yeah, it's like they say it's like a pretty great comedy.
You know what? If it's kind of like what I'm envisioning is something like the Lego Movie where it's self-aware but it respects the people that like the property at the same time, then I could see it doing very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, people love Pokemon.
Like,
so if they get it right, so.
I really think it's gonna be good. It's also kind of like I see that they kept the name of the character from the Pikachu game, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't really mean anything though. That's the guy who played the nerd character in Jurassic World 2 that I wanted to punch him.
Oh.
This will probably be more well received than Jurassic World 2.
Yeah.
Do we want to move from the most interesting trailer to probably the most interesting trailer we have?
I wanted to say like a few more. Well, what do we think of the Bulbasaurs?
Were there Bulbasaurs? I didn't see them.
Yeah, there was like a whole herd of them.
You mean the ones that were running in the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another one. That's another one where I have a similar problem where they just look like they took their in-game models. And
the eyes of those Bulbasaurs are fucking massive.
That's how you do the eyes though, because they still look cartoony.
Man, I want to see Snorlax so bad.
He's gonna be one that they have to keep very similar because
he's in this movie though, right?
Probably. I'm guaranteed like the most of them will be Gen 1. At least most of the major ones will be Gen 1, but they will still have enough.
They'll have some of them like they'll have some of
like Greninja.
No, like they could have like Plusle and Minor.
Yeah. Plusle and Minor would probably not look similar to Pikachu except not as furry.
Because they're basically Pikachu. Now we're gonna get Pika Blue finally. Finally Pika Blue is real.
Thunder Climbers.
And we're gonna what is
Peekaboo.
No, what are some of the other fake Pokemon?
Missing No?
Missing No is the murderer.
That would be great.
And we're gonna get the ghost from Pokemon Creepy Black, and we're gonna get Buried Alive. It's gonna be great.
Oh my god, how is Gengar gonna look if he shows up?
Oh, now that's nightmares. Oh.
If you see like super.
Oh dear God, there's so much Pokemon hentai.
Oh, shut up.
I've just learned to ignore it. I've learned to ignore it.
Oh man.
It's the best course of action.
What else? Man, it's gonna be nuts. This freaking movie.
I was talking to my friends. And we're like, this is either gonna be fantastic or it's going to be so bad it's funny. So either way, I get a good theater experience.
Good. Man, freaking Meowth. That's gonna be something to see.
I think Meowth is one that they should keep similar to the in-game. Honestly.
Yeah.
My problem with the the Pokemon ones, the ones that are creepy, it's because of the eyes. Like I think the Greninja is creepy because of the eyes.
Yeah, but
And Psyduck is creepy.
Greninja looks fine on screen. It's just that up close is nightmare.
I hope they don't do a close up of it in the movie when he's actually like moving around.
Oh
They should do
no!
a Sergio Leone type close up where it's so close you can see him touching the camera.
Oh no!
3D.
Let's have Lucario in.
Oh look! Oh, and then they could get Sean Schemmel to voice Lucario.
Oh, maybe give him an actual voice.
He is Lucario.
No. Didn't one of the Goku voice actors also voice Rolf and Ed, and Eddie?
Yeah,
Peter Calamus or whatever his name.
yeah.
No, it's Sean Schimmel. That's his name.
No, we're talking about the original Goku.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's but like I think we've all said what we had to say. Like we
Yeah,
said,
like
it looks
I'm really excited to be.
It's gonna be.
I am too. I can't
Holy
believe
shit.
how excited I
This
am.
trailer rocks my world, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't believe how excited I am. It's it's
It
looking
wasn't a
good.
generic
I hope.
Trailer, to be honest,
What?
I didn't feel like it was a generic trailer. Like
No, it
stuff
was
like this
because
before.
seeing Pokemon in like live action this is an event. This is an
Yeah,
event with Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon's like 30 years old, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't
but
like-
it's like, and it's like it's even. This isn't even the Pokemon movie. It's Detective Pikachu, but
Yeah, a spin-off before the main one, which is crazy.
I don't really want a main one, to be honest. Like because like
I'll take a main one if it's animated,
you
like fully animated.
nah,
You've got,
but it's
like,
like
50
you
of them.
can't do a movie about Ash. I'm sorry.
You could do a movie about Red.
Yeah, you could do Red. Please don't do Ash. Apparently, Red is mentioned.
It'll probably like an offhand joke,
You can't do Ash. That's the thing.
Yeah, you
or maybe
really
he'll be
can't.
like maybe like they say like the kid was gonna be a Pokemon master. Maybe Red's like the city champ, the gym leader or something like that.
What is this kid?
I don't know his name, but
He's looking for his dad.
He's from Sinnoh, right?
He's a black kid looking for his dad.
Oh,
Wow.
that's actually life.
Well, we're gonna have to edit this cast now, my
Wait,
friend.
in his room, he has a poster from Sinnoh, right?
Hey guys, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
What happened, Wyatt?
Sorry, I
Most
just had to leave
realistic
because I
Pokemon
was
movie
heading-
ever made.
Oh no, and then they go to the X. What's the X and Y thing?
Wow,
Kalos?
that's gender. you
Yeah, and
idiot.
then they literally just shoot at Paris. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I get it.
And then they go to Alolan and it's just Hawaii.
May I begin?
With what?
No, we're still talking.
We're not doing Despicable Me 4. It's dead, Wyatt.
Oh wait, the only problem with Detective Pikachu is it comes out like a week after
Isn't it?
Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get
Yeah.
trashed if that's the case. It can't beat Avengers.
I don't
Unless
know.
it's-
If anything's gonna be-
Yeah.
If
they're
anything
gonna
can
be
stand a chance to
destroyed.
the Avengers, it's fucking Pokemon.
No, because Avengers
but
is going to
no,
destroy
because
us, and then
I
we
feel
need
like
to
if
take
it was a okay, I don't want to stop anyone's break, but I feel like if it was a standalone Pokemon movie, that might work. But you can't do it. You can't do it.
But it's Pokemon nonetheless.
It's
Nobody-
cold.
It's still Detective Pikachu, and I
It's
don't. and I feel like
programming.
Still Pokemon though.
Yeah,
you might
it's
get some
Pokemon
kids in the theater, but I
nonetheless.
feel like most like teenagers and adults, they will go see Avengers 4 with Detective Pikachu.
Would you rather go watch a Fabulous Brian
Wait a
Reynolds as
minute, wait a
Pikachu
minute, wait a minute,
or
wait a
like
minute. Wait a minute.
I'd rather
so-
watch a.
Wait,
I'd rather
hang
watch
on,
a
hang on,
30-minute video.
Hang on. So this Pikachu is the partner of the kid's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
saw explain what not be saying. He's playing Professor Oak.
That would be that. No, that's good casting, but I don't think so. Man, who's gonna play Gary when the time comes? Or not even Gary.
Army Hammer.
It doesn't have to
Army
be-
Hammer.
It doesn't have
No.
to be Gary. It just has to be the rival.
No, guess the kid from 13 Reasons Why, the main kid.
Oh man,
Dylan. He's just douchey enough. He could do it.
who's like the biggest? No, it's
Oh no,
No,
who was that
Jake
asshole
Paul.
who replaced Brock in like the second season?
Jake Paul.
Jake
Who's
Paul
the
as the
douchebag that
rival.
replaced Brock?
Chloe Bennett's the girl.
Oh,
No, the guy
God.
in Pokemon 2000. What was his name? The fucking sidekick or whatever.
Oh, the
The-
Edgelord.
The one who replaced Brock. What was his name?
I don't know.
You talking about the
Oh,
green? You talking about the green-haired kid?
No, he had like a green shirt and he wore like flip flops and he had like sort of long hair.
I don't know.
He was like,
Oh.
"Oh man, Pokemon."
Oh.
He was like the Jai Courtney of Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Probably still more likable than Jai Courtney.
Man, who's gonna
Yeah.
play Misty?
Who's gonna play Misty? Oh, they should get. Emma
Megan
Stone.
Fox
Oh,
stars as Misty.
No, this is not
Just get Misty,
2008.
Megan.
No,
Vin
that's Hannah Baker probably.
Vin
should get
Diesel
Emma
is Brock.
We're family. No, The Rock is Brock. No, Brock Lesnar as Brock.
Oh my god! Dun.
Oh my god! I searched up Pokemon Gary, and this is what I found.
Oh
Oh
no!
my god, no.
Oh,
Wait, is Gary still around in the new anime?
Oh no!
I don't even know.
Let's
He
be
was
honest,
only
Gary-
around for season 1 and they started
But
switching.
I was seeing some stuff in the new anime, like holy shit, they changed the animation style and it looks down the toilet.
Here's the thing, though.
Well,
Gary
is it
was so gay
Funimation?
for Ash. Like, why would he be so obsessed
No, it's
with
for
him?
kids. I think it's still for kids.
Oh my god, that's even
For
worse.
Kids TV on
Holy
Saturday
shit,
mornings
they
on
really
Fox.
went down the shitter. You remember
No,
what
it's
happened
always
to
been for
TMNT?
kids, man.
Remember Fox Box?
Yeah, but you remember what happened to TMNT on for 4Kids when it started out good and then it went down the shit?
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
went
yeah.
into like the future and like.
No, the season after that was worse.
Remember they went in the future and then and Raph's like. he
Didn't
was
they
missing
turn
an
to
arm.
dragons?
Oh my god!
That was
The
season-
animation
that
looks
was
like
season-
shit. What the
I know
fuck?
what happened.
Michelangelo like in the future, like Michelangelo has one arm and Raphael has one eye and like
No, that was season. That was a good season.
that was a great episode though.
You know what was awesome? Pokemon Origins.
Pokemon
Just do
Chronicles
that.
was
If
good.
you want to do a Pokemon,
Yeah,
do that. Do it in
that's
CG.
That's all you gotta do, fellas.
No.
All you gotta do.
Pokemon Chronicles was fantastic because it was a different episode, each different like thing every episode.
You know what was good? Did anybody see that the one-off mystery dungeon cartoons
Nope.
that had like they had Dan Green voicing Grovyle
Dan Green,
as Grovyle? Yeah,
is he related to Herschel
John
Green?
Green.
This is truly the Dragon Ball Super Pokemon.
Oh my god! What the fuck did they do to Ash?
I know.
He looks anorexic.
Shit.
Look at him. He's anorexic.
Gross.
Misty
Why is anime
ain't
being-
Misty ain't got any chest. This makes me.
I think Brock looks fine, but
Isn't it weird how like Brock and Misty were like asshole gym leaders at first?
Yeah, they're the biggest. No, I mean Misty was alright, but Brock was the ultimate dude.
He was a dick. He was just like, huh, look at you, little
Look
stupid
at,
Pokemon against
look
my
at
rocks.
Pikachu. Look at Pikachu fucking die
Wait.
to my
It
Onix.
makes sense why he likes rock Pokemon because his name is Rock.
But he literally,
Brock.
Onix was about to kill Pikachu, and Brock's just there laughing.
He's like, it was the
okay, we
greatest.
spent a lot of time. Should we move on to the
Yes.
far less,
Oh, yeah,
moving
because
forward.
the far
listen,
less interesting?
Nobody
trailer?
cares about the other thing.
I kind of do, honestly.
Dumbo voiced the trailer.
Yeah, Dumbo.
No,
you know,
no, we're not
the
watching
funny thing about Dumbo is, Tim Burton, he can't work with Helena Bonham Carter anymore. So his new,
Oh yeah, the divorce.
Eva Green.
Oh God! You know what? The word to describe this
I've
movie
got
is
to
in the
give
title
it to
alone.
Tim Burton. He's got great taste.
Tim Burton's gay.
Helena
Okay.
Bonham Carter. He's gay.
Helena Bottom Carter, more like Helena Bottom of the Barrel.
Yeah,
Helen,
he's,
the bottom of my dick.
he's gay for Johnny Depp.
You wish.
Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
more like Johnny Dip My Toe to the
Johnny
jacuzzi.
washed-
Johnny
washed
out of
up.
his death because
Johnny Depp, more like Johnny, yes, Papa. Like Johnny.
It's
Okay,
Amber, no
Johnny.
papa.
more like
You
Johnny
doing
Depp.
drugs.
More like Johnny
Johnny,
Depp
you doing
because he's not going to
drugs.
have any more roles anymore.
Johnny Depp.
Okay, can we please? I actually
Yes,
want to
Despicable
talk
Four.
about. I want to talk
Despicable Me.
about the other trailer.
What?
That
Oh,
other
the Crimes
movie.
of Grindelwald.
Wait, what
Oh,
trailer?
God.
Toy Story 4.
Oh yeah, that happened. Yeah, it was cool.
Like-
I guess they're introducing this
That was
really
okay.
cool thing of what qualifies as a toy. Like toys can just be made and immediately just become suicidal because they have no idea what the fuck life is.
They
They
become
can't comprehend it.
Cash grab.
What is
Wait,
a toy anyway?
Wait.
Honestly, I know a lot of people didn't like that teaser that there was a few days ago, but I remember. If you guys remember when Toy Story 3 got announced, they released that one trailer. It was like a year before the movie came
That was
out,
a good-
and it was just a goof.
Yeah.
But that was good. This one was kind of
Yeah.
like annoying.
I thought it was funny. I got a good laugh out. They
But
got
it
me
wasn't. It wasn't as good as. It wasn't as good as the Virgin Woody logo versus the Chad Buzz logo.
Yeah. He was like, look at
I thought the
mine.
clip the next day where they revealed the Jordan and Peele's character.
Yeah, I thought that was better.
He
And it's
and Peele's characters
fucking-
was actually really funny.
fucking Pixar sweating. They're like, oh,
Oh wait, I get it now. That was basically like a joke about their Key and Peele skit where they're like the
valets.
valets, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
was funny.
I think
freaking.
they're going to be great. And here's the thing, though. I'm not as worried about it because remember, the months leading up, Tim Allen and Tom Hanks have been talking this shit up months.
Tim Allen saying he fucking wanted
Yeah,
to
it's
die at the end
almost
of it
like
because
that
it was so
picture.
good or something. Like,
Yeah, but
Tim Allen wanted
he
to
said
fucking
he
die.
said he was. I trust Tim Allen. I trust Tim Allen and Tom Hanks. They don't seem
Yeah,
like
me too.
untrustworthy
Yeah, but
people.
it's
He did
almost like
Shaq
they
Dog,
want to do
so-
that.
Is
Tim
Woody
Allen's a
gonna
bit of a
fucking
weirdo,
die? Like, what's happening? What's
I don't think that's it. I think what's gonna happen is I think Buddy and Woz are gonna share a kiss at the end.
Because that's the thing. To be honest, Toy Story, they haven't had like a movie where Woody and Buzz are de facto together. Like they've always been separated, and then they meet up at the end. That
Yeah, they get to finally like fuck.
Well, no, Toy Story 3 for a good chunk of the first half, they are
Well, I mean,
together.
because Buzz wasn't himself anyway.
Yeah. Toy Story 4, I'm not as worried about it, and I understand why people don't want it to happen. I was a part of that crowd too, but
You know what? I'm down with it.
I think it's. Why I mentioned I think
don't
they're
care.
introducing a new angle towards it, like
Yeah, like
making
there's like
human
God,
created
like-
toys and stuff
Toy
like that.
Story 4, Toy Story 3 about hell. Toy Story 4 about God.
Oh,
No, well, apparently there won't be any
that's
human
Snyder's
interaction in the movie.
directing.
They will or
No,
won't.
Bonnie's going to be interacted with. I think.
Well, I mean, they'll show her for like a second, but like it's not going to be like the main focus of like the story.
if
or
Andy
anything.
shows up at the very end of the movie, I'll shit my pants.
No,
Oh,
Andy is going to be like
No,
Bonnie
Sid.
grows up and gives it to a child who is Andy's son.
No, Andy's gonna be the mundane Matt. Like
And
the guy
Andy
from
actually is
Part
revealed that
2.
he actually died in a car accident.
That was. Oh, shit.
He died of heroin overdose. No, sorry, that's all.
Oh,
What about Sid? Wasn't Sid in
No,
3?
he was the garbage guy.
He was the
Yeah,
garbage
that
guy.
was cool.
Yeah. Kowalski, run that guy over. Aye, aye.
Yeah, he was like banging on the trash can. He was like,
Yeah, yeah.
God, that was the best part of that movie. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a good
I forgot
cameo.
what movie it was.
Also,
Yo,
the,
oh wait, can I tell
movie?
you
I
the
forgot.
dumbest? I gotta tell you the dumbest shit. When I felt like Sid and Andy were the same person. It's like at the end, Andy.
Wait, what?
I'm not kidding.
You're retarded, Eric.
Fuck
you thought he
you.
was like, you thought it was like launched from Dragon Ball, where it's like he sneezes and becomes an asshole.
Yeah, I thought he became like edgy near the end or whatever. I was very confused as a child watching that.
What
retarded as a
personality
child,
disorder?
yeah.
Did see what I still want to know? Did Andy and Sid ever like were they friends?
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know. Like, what is
That's the
the
dynamic.
relationship?
Who
They
were
probably-
they?
I think Andy probably knew him as like
I
a
can't
bully
believe
through school.
I can't believe Sid divorced Andy's parents.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, where is Andy's dad?
He's
Sid
dead.
killed
He's a
him.
bully. Have you ever watched the Carlin
I
Run?
didn't forget that.
That's another thing.
What
Like, that's
What if
you-
we see Andy's dad in Toy Story 4?
like what is it?
What if they see his grave and
Like,
it's like something?
we're talking about like the whole like creation angle. How about all those abominations that Sid made? How do you think they feel? It's like,
Oh God.
Oh,
Well,
my
they never really delved into that.
Dude, because like some of them were like mixed, like cross, like transgendered toys.
yeah, like they were like abominations.
Oh my God, that's like horrifying.
It's like that fishing rod dude that had woman's legs.
Yeah, with legs. Like what the fuck?
They could make like a whole body horror movie out of that.
They could honestly. It's just like help
Also,
me.
how fucked up is it that the Child's Play remake is coming out the same day?
Oh
as
my
Toy
God.
Story 4? It's
It's gonna be
very-
awful.
They're gonna market the shit out of that. They're gonna say like they're gonna have like Toy
They already
Story
have
5.
started. They've already started. You know, when Pixar tweeted out the poster for Toy Story 4 with Woody, the Child's Play Twitter account responded and said, "See you there, old friend." And there's a picture of the night.
Oh.
That's gonna be
Okay,
That's-
here's the thing. I'm excited for that Child's Play remake.
No,
Fuck all you.
it's not.
They ruined it. They
No,
ruined it.
no, they didn't. No. I think it could be cool.
No, if
They
it's
made-
not
they
comedy,
They made
it's not
Chucky
good.
AI. They made
Well, yeah, they're making
AI.
Chucky Ultron basically, which is stupid, but like
Wait, he's gonna be a robot now?
Yeah, he's gonna be AI.
Rogue
Fuck.
AI, apparently.
like he's like Ultron. Like he sees like humanity is
Fuck.
stupid, and now he has to kill.
Well,
human-
no, maybe,
No,
maybe he
fuck
could be
is
wrong.
one.
No, I still think they could go with the original angle. Like maybe the guy still does like the possession shit on the doll,
No,
and then
no,
that's his
man,
no,
AI.
we needed,
supernatural.
we needed the sequel to Cult of.
Also,
That was a
also he's
No, they are. They're
He's-
still working on that though. That's the weird
What?
thing.
That's
They're
Wait,
still
there's
working on that.
wait.
There's two different,
So let me
there's
get
two
this
different
straight.
timelines.
my
Let me
God.
get this straight. The reboot will be in theaters, and then we'll just keep getting direct-to-DVD sequels. Of the thing.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
It's like the DC TV and the DCEU. It's like that.
except the direct TV.
So
ones
and
are good.
also he's not Chucky in this upcoming movie. He's Buddy.
Well,
with
no, they
an
haven't
eye.
said explicitly
Buddy.
his name is Chuck. They haven't said explicitly his name is Chucky yet.
Is the
Buddy
guy
could
coming
just be-
back?
Buddy could be.
no. The voice
Buddy
actor
could
said
just
he-
be like
against it.
Buddy could just be like a term like how good guy doll is the term.
Man, Bride of Chucky's the best. That was a funny movie.
all the like
I
original
want
people that
Adam
did
Sandler to play Chucky in this movie.
Man,
all
remember Curse of Chucky when he was pissed that they canceled Hannibal?
Oh my
Remember
God,
Curse of
what?
Chucky when the after credits scene he ends up at Andy's house and Andy shoots him with a shotgun?
Yeah, remember it's the exact same actor who played Andy in the first movie because he has nothing to do anymore.
Wasn't it in Cult they brought back Lex, the stepsister?
That was cool. She's badass. I don't know. Was she the babysitter? I forget.
She was the stepsister in Child's Play 2.
No, the babysitter from the second one. She was. Oof. Yeah.
Oof, that
Yo,
was-
the third one is actually pretty good.
No, the third one was when they started going downhill.
No,
Well, yeah,
I
but
like
the third one
I like
is when like
the comedy ones better.
the third one is like
No,
Andy is in like military school and like
Yeah, it's stupid.
yeah, and then Chucky
Child's Play 3 and Seed of Chucky are the shitty ones.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Seed of Chucky's pretty funny.
We don't talk about Seed of Chucky.
Seed of Chucky's one with that fucking disgusting, like horrifying child that they have.
No,
They had no
that's a
gender,
funny.
though.
That's a funny.
Who's
movie.
British for some reason.
That's a
Yeah.
funny movie, man.
Isn't
It has
Jennifer
no
Tilly like a
gender.
human in that too for some reason?
Yeah, it's like they have to kill Jennifer Tilly. It's so weird.
I have no idea what the fuck.
Well,
these
because
movies
it's
are.
because they want to get out of the doll bodies, so they want to kill Jennifer Tilly so that way they can possess the body.
Yeah,
That's gay. Okay.
I think
I
that's what
think-
it is.
Yeah, that movie
Wasn't
was
Chucky-
that movie was like fourth wall. If I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curse and Cult Chucky are like the good shit.
Chucky's never.
Yo,
had a
I
good
love
movie.
in the, I just love like the first one where it's just like he just like Chucky just like saying like, "Oh, get off me, you fucking bitch!" Like it's so fucking funny. Oh god.
Child's Play in those moments isn't as scary because it's comedic seeing this little doll kick
Yeah,
and
because it's just
scream
like what the
and
hell.
screaming fuck. But Child's Play's good, like that scene when she's checking if the batteries are in and then his head turns. He's like, "Hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play?"
Yeah, that's fucked
He
up.
messed me up as a kid.
Yeah. No, the part where he's like on fire and he's like, ah.
And he survives.
Yeah, his hand survives and he's choking the guy and he's like, yeah, that's it, choke him. He's like, oh god, the movie's fucking funny. God, remember how it ends with like the shot of the boy leaving the room and it just freeze frames.
It's like the ending to the
That's
Thriller
how
video.
interesting the trailer for Toy Story was. We're talking.
Yeah, we talked about Child's Play.
Toy Story 4, I'm still excited for it. I think when they release the actual trailer, people will change their tune.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of the first Pixar, the first Pixar trailer is always like nonsense.
I don't care. That Incredibles 2 one they released last hype. I can't believe it
Incredibles
actually
2
was
is one of the
happening.
greatest movies I've ever made. Sorry.
Incredibles 2 was actually really good though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I said one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah,
Because I really
Incredibles 2 is
took their
legit one of
time
the
with that
best.
thing. The Toy Story story I always wanted to see. I honestly wanted to see like the scrap story for 3, where Buzz.
What was the scrap story for 3?
Where
Buzz
Buzz
is, like,
gets
like,
recalled
abroad.
and he goes to Taiwan.
Oh, that sounds like it would be directed by Michael Bay.
Was it gonna be called Buzz's Taiwan Vacation or something?
Oh
like,
god.
I don't know, but no, it was supposed to be like emotional. He was supposed to go to Taiwan to meet his like creators and whatever.
Yes,
That would've been cool.
You guys remember
Meet
the Toy Story
God.
short? You guys like those Toy Story shorts? I thought they were cool.
Yeah, Combat
I
Carl.
love those. Toy Story of Terror. That was amazing. I love that.
Combat Carl.
Toy Story of Terror and Toy Story of the Time Forgotten were great.
Yeah, those are great. Those are fantastic. I love those.
Yeah, those are.
I love
those convinced me that Toy Story 4 can happen.
Yeah, I love the Toy Story short when they're taking Ken and Barbie.
Did Combat Carl die?
Wait, who?
Combat Carl.
No, he survived. His hand survived too. He's like, this is what happens when you try to save your friends. And he doesn't have a hand. It's really funny.
Yeah.
And then there's like a little Combat Carl who's like a midget or something. And he's like,
oh yeah. Mini Combat Carl.
Yeah. Combat Carl Jr. That's what it was.
No, my favorite Toy Story short is the one give Ken and vacation and they go to the hotel and he's like, welcome to the hotel. It's like, I thought it was a resort, Mr. Potato Head. He just hits a bell and they switch it to resort. He's like, welcome to the resort.
You think we'd see Barbie and Ken again?
Yeah,
probably.
I love Ken. I love Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton,
so
yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
His vaguely like gay like persona was
like, it was the perfect offset. That's the thing. That was like the twist with Ken was better than the twist with Lotso.
Because they were constantly like, I felt like they were constantly just like looking at him, just like, oh, he's wearing heels, what a fag. Like they were just like.
Lotso was one of the better Pixar villains, though. He had good motivation.
That twist really didn't. I was like really like shocked by that. I was like, oh shit.
No, it's
and then the twist
I
at the
could
end.
swear like the Lego set spoiled that man. You could see the evil grin on his face with the Lego figure.
Yeah, but like when he like started to save him towards the end, and they said, "Where's your hero now, Sheriff?" And then he left. I was like,
yeah, and he leaves. It's like, wow.
I was like, wow, yeah. I wish Owen Wilson was in these movies. Damn it.
Nah, he's in another Pixar franchise. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, Cars 4.
Yo, is Zurg gonna be in this?
If Zurg makes a cameo, they said that the Bunny and the chickens.
No. I want to see Zurg and the other Buzz as father and son.
Yes, Buzz too.
Oh my god.
No. I think what's gonna happen is
that Buzz was a fag.
Yeah. I got some shit you gotta do with my dad.
Nah, with the belt and like wasn't he thinner or whatever?
Yeah, he was just like, look at that.
Beat the shit out of regular Buzz.
Yeah, blah.
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz.
Have you guys seen that meme where they replaced it with that car commercial? It's like, yep, we'll fuck your mom. We'll fuck her hard.
Remember the outtakes for Toy Story 2? Man.
Yeah.
Remember the outtakes for A Bug's Life? One of the takes, Woody shows up and he closes the film reel.
Yeah, I would say to be honest, Lotso, I think he was better than Pete.
Yeah, he was way better than Pete because I actually felt bad for Lotso.
Yeah,
Pete Lotso just had a fucked up childhood.
Pete's twist was like so. I love.
Yeah, it was so obvious.
The Toy Story movies were fantastic. The Toy Story movies are all fantastic, but Toy Story 2 is the weakest villain because Pete is so lame.
Yep.
But
also, Kelsey Grammer's the goat.
That was him?
Yeah, that was Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, that was Kelsey Grammer.
Huh.
Yep. Who was Lotso? Was that Ned Beatty? Right?
Yeah, Lotso's dead.
Who was
Ned
Lotso?
Ned Beatty.
Who?
He was Otis. Otis from
the guy who got raped from the redneck movie.
Oh.
No. He's Otis in Superman in the movie.
What's Otis? What's Superman? We don't like Superman. Fuck. We hate DC.
All right, so is Forky the villain?
No.
Forky Pig?
God.
I don't think there's gonna be a clear-cut villain this time because they said the plot is them going on a road trip.
I heard a while back it was going to be about Woody trying to find Bo Peep.
Apparently that's
I still think that can happen.
Apparently that's not the case anymore because that was back when it was John Lasseter, and John Lasseter said he wanted to make it a love story, and I think
and Rashida Jones was right
for loving people a little too much or whatever.
No, I think it still could happen. Like maybe
I listen.
It'll be a huge surprise.
I know Bo Peep's in. Apparently, she's supposed to be edgy or whatever.
And
she's probably distant because she hasn't seen her man in like 10 years.
Seen her man, and she probably becomes a lesbian or something.
Oh, yeah, with Barbie.
Oh my god! That's pretty funny. If like
no, it's with Jesse. It's with Jesse.
Is Barbie and Ken with Bonnie's stuff?
Yeah, I think they're at the daycare right now.
Do the daycare.
They were
No,
at the
Barbie-
daycare the last time.
Wait, are they?
Yeah, there's daycare.
Yeah, you're right. They're at the daycare. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
What isn't Zurg at the daycare too? Technically,
Yeah, because he shows up during the credits. They bring in another box of.
Oh yeah, it's like Zurg. Yeah, but it's another Zurg.
they
though.
should bring
It's not the-
they should bring Zurg back though. I like that character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just remember when he was like, remember when Buzz was escaping the toy store, and like he was like about to get out, and then boom, he just fucking
Man,
landed right through the door.
I wish toy guns were as cool.
But can we talk about the opening to Toy Story 2 is one of the greatest things ever?
Oh, with the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where it's just like it's like Buzz like.
No, I like the Toy Story 3 opening a bit more, honestly.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That was good, but it was so sad.
Yeah,
I couldn't take that
It
opening.
calls it back to the end.
Yeah, like I have a dog with a built-in force field, and I have a dinosaur who eats force field dogs, and like
That was just the first movie, and I loved it. It's pure fan service.
it's so good. God damn it!
What wasn't the Buzz Lightyear game on SNES in the movie?
Remember the Buzz Lightyear movie, the cartoon?
Oh yeah.
Oh, when he had his friend that died, and then he turned out to
yes,
it was there
oh
the
my
whole
God.
time.
That was the greatest twist ever. Oh my! Oh.
Oh, I forgot about that twist.
And his partner literally like sacrifices himself and like sends Buzz back to Earth.
Some people, huh?
God, that was great. Remember the show they did where Patrick Warburton voiced Buzz instead? That was stupid.
Yeah, didn't Tom Hanks like appear as? Didn't they have like 1 second of like CG footage?
They had like
Yes,
they had the
yeah, it
opening
was-
with them putting the VHS in and being like, hey,
Yeah, he's like,
Buzz
darn
Lightyear."
things jammed, and then Rex has a heart attack or something.
Yeah,
That was really good.
that was
Yeah.
quite a thing.
I have that VHS right here.
So Star Command is not canon, right?
No,
No.
it's
Well,
canon.
I think in Toy Story universe, it's a
Yeah,
TV
it's
show.
like
Yes.
you could say of Star Command is like the that's like the marketing in the real world.
Yes,
Yeah.
in that yeah, it's in like that's what the Buzz Lightyear toy is based off of.
Which is weird because we never saw any of those of Star Command toys.
They probably all
Yeah.
get discontinued like the Woody's Roundup guys.
Who's the girl? Like the blue girl with the red
Oh,
hair?
She's the princess.
the
the
thick
bae.
bit.
She's some
The
kind of
thick
princess.
She was hot. I mean,
Have you guys seen that piece of fan art? It's all the major Pixar characters, and they're sitting over Paradise Falls. And they're just staring off into the sunset. It's really nice.
Paradise
Yeah.
Fall. Oh, from
That's
I have a
oh,
question here.
yeah.
Can we get up to?
Are sex dolls alive in this?
Can we get Reds at 2E? I want to get Reds at 2E
What are we
followed by
gonna get
Reds at
new?
3E.
well, the picture like it has Linguini sitting there, and if you look close, you can see Remy chilling on his shoulder.
Remember Newt?
Newt. Oh yeah, the movie that never happened. Yeah.
Because it was literally Rio.
Pretty
Was it
much.
really?
I think it was supposed to be basically the same thing as
What
Rio.
about that earthquake movie Brad Bird wanted to make?
Oh, was that the one that was going to be based off of like the fucking earthquake ride or something?
No.
Oh wait, no. It was an
San
earthquake movie that was going to
Francisco.
be directed by J.J. Abrams. That's what it was.
No, it was like 1848 or whatever.
That was what Tomorrowland came to be.
What?
Yes, that was what it was called. It was like 1982 or something, whatever the hell. And like that was like what it was being like they showed it at D23 and it was like the 1982 box. It showed like pictures of like, Disneyland or something, and then like it eventually became Tomorrowland. So
I wanted Tomorrowland to just be a bunch of infomercials about like future technology.
yeah.
Am I the only one that liked Tomorrowland?
I kind of.
I didn't like it. I thought it was
enjoyed
so boring.
Tomorrowland. I enjoyed
it so
Tomorrowland.
overbearing. I thought the concept was so cool. I thought it was going to be so good.
No, wait, 1906. That's what Brad Bird wanted to make. He wanted to make like a movie about the San Francisco earthquake.
We've
I
got
heard it was gonna
2319!
I heard it was going to have like Close Encounters vibes. I remember that was the synopsis.
Of what?
Close
Tomorrowland
Encounters, but not as
or
scary.
Tomorrowland or 1906?
1906 or whatever.
1906 is about a true story about a fucking earthquake in San Francisco.
Oh, okay then. Never mind.
Okay, I'm probably not gonna stay for too much longer.
Me too.
Honestly.
I'm tired, bro. I'm fucking
Yeah.
leaving, bro.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm not
this
leaving.
movie-
I'm not leaving right now, but I'm probably gonna leave pretty soon.
All right, I'm going to
tired
talk
as
about
well.
Despicable Me 4, my pitch for it. All right, here we go.
I go for it.
Okay. All right, here we go. So it would start off with Gru and his family. They'd be just a regular day. And then all of a sudden, Agnes, she's riding her bike in the streets, and then she gets run over right there in front of Gru. Blood everywhere. And then Gru just goes, no. And then
the corals, we gotta get the corals.
and then fades to black, and then 1 year later, and it shows Gru with a beard, and he's struggling to make ends meet, and he's still in mourning. And then one of his daughters brings back a report card, and it has all C's. And then, in a fit of frustration, Gru smacks her right across the face. And then Lucy comes in and says, "Why would you do that? Why would you do such a thing?" And then he punches her square in the boobs. and then of course, push comes to shove, and she takes the kids and leaves. Takes the kids and leaves. And then 6 months pass.
Damn.
Gru is alone, drinking whiskey inside his house on the floor. Actually, no, he's eating pie. It's a homage to Ghost Story, whatever the hell that movie was.
A Ghost Story.
Yeah, so he's eating pie, and then all of a sudden, the guy from the Anti-Villain League comes and says, "Gru, we need your help with something." And he shows him a picture, and it's the villain from the first movie.
Vector!
Vector. And he says, he's like, "Gru, we need your help." And then Gru looks at the picture, and he throws it at the guy's face. He walks back inside, and as the guy's about to leave, he hears a gunshot. He runs back in, and he sees Gru with his brains splattered all over the floor.
Damn.
And then credits. And then right during the credits, you see the minions, it's like a post-credit scene where the minions come in and goofily try to scrape up the remains of Gru. They're like, and that's it.
No, and then they slip on the blood.
You're like, oh
man.
So yeah, that's Despicable Me 4 coming to theaters 20
next week.
Yeah, next week. No, actually yesterday. Yeah, so there you go. That's Despicable Me 4. How do you guys feel?
I love it.
Pretty good.
Fast track.
Wait, what about
the idea of Gru
girlfriend
going
or whatever?
That she takes the kids.
Yeah, she takes the kids and leaves.
She's
the rest of the kids. After Agnes dies, and Gru goes, "No,
no,
Gordles."
And then I forgot to say this. During that fit of rage that he has against his family, he actually says to Lucy, he says, "Get out of here, you fucking bitch."
Crazy.
No. Here's a better pitch. Despicable Me 4. It's basically that movie that's coming out with Steve Carell, where his son's a drug addict, except one of his daughters is a drug addict.
Oh God, is Rahel dead?
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Rahel's dead, and
Rahel.
And I don't know his name, unfortunately.
Who made
Rahel, you dead.
Rahel, you dead.
He's dead.
Dead.
You're dead.
Oh, dead. Oh, I got street cred. I got. I'm trying.
Stop rapping, you fucking white boy.
Whoa.
What? Whoa.
Hey, speaking of white boys, you know the movie that ended racism, Like Mike. Never forget.
No, the movie.
Yeah, him and Jonathan Limp Dicky, Limp Bizkit, whatever his name is. Limp Dicky. Have you seen him now? He's like an MMA fighter, and he has the Star of David tattooed on his side.
What?
You haven't seen Jonathan Lipnicki now? He's like an MMA fighter.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go.
I thought you meant John Tao.
Wait, who?
Tao? Whomst?
Jonathan Lipnicki from Stuart Little, the kid. And also from Like Mike, the white boy.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. I
Me too.
enjoyed this.
I'm tired. I enjoyed this
I'll
too.
just say real quick, rest in peace, Stan the Man. You'll never be
Me
forgotten.
too. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. We love you.
We love you to death,
You're
dude.
the greatest
Yeah,
of all time, man.
that's. I don't know. You want to stick around for that? That was gonna be.
Are we going in? Is this the end? Is this the end? Is this the last topic? Or
Yeah,
are
pretty
we
much. I
This is
don't
the
have
end.
anything.
I guess.
This is your rights. This
Okay,
is
then
the
I guess
end.
I'll stay. I probably won't stay for the
Wait, no.
whole segment.
Yeah, it's
but,
like-
Yeah.
I wish Rahel, are you alive?
no, he's dead.
Rahel
He
is
fell asleep.
healing.
Just,
I get it.
just like shout at him or whatever.
Rahel!
Make as much, make as much noise as you can.
Rahel! Wake up, Rahel! Rahel!
Wait, I get.
Rahel!
I think I got a good. I think I got a good way to wake him up.
What? Oh no.
A Hitler speech.
Oh.
If he does
no.
what I think he's gonna do, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Wait, no, what's happening?
I'm scared.
I need to play something to wake him up.
Oh no, I think I know what he's
Despacito.
playing. I thought
Oh,
it was
no.
dead. I thought it was dead.
What is
It's
it?
coming back from the dead.
What is it?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, this is playing Venom or something. Oh god.
That's what I thought it was gonna be.
Knock knock of daily.
I thought it was dead, but I thought he was gonna bring it back just to wake up Rahel.
It's Ruhail, actually.
Rusik Heil?
Yeah, exactly. That's his name. Isn't he Jewish?
Look, hail.
Rahel.
Yeah. What kind of name is Ruhail? What is he? Is he Indian?
I don't know.
He's Irish. He's Irish.
Man, I
I've
failed.
seen his
I
face,
failed him
sort
again,
of.
man.
I've seen his face, sort of. He's like glasses. He's got glasses, and he's got like he's like sort of brown.
I failed him for waiting too long. Damn.
All right, here we go. Stan Lee, what do we think?
Well, I think it's obvious what we think. It's like
He was pretty good.
Everyone loves Stan Lee.
now. Okay, I'm gonna say my piece real quick
Uh-oh.
because I'm gonna go soon. Stanley. Now, I'm pretty young. I'm only like 16, right?
Whoa,
I was
shit,
not
really?
old enough. I was not old enough to appreciate Stan Lee as a comic writer, but the fact he created a world that has been adapted into what is currently my favorite franchise going on right now in pop culture. So I have to thank him greatly for that, for creating this fantastic world and just being a genuine. He was just a great person all around, from what I could tell. He never let the popularity get to his head. He never came off like a bad person, despite what some losers claim. And I'm gonna miss him a lot.
Some haters and losers.
Yeah.
I would like to say that Stan Lee was a racist, and I hope. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, shut your face,
I
Wyatt.
would. I'm gonna say my piece too because I'm also leaving. Nah, Stan Lee, man. You know, I saw Spider-Man in theaters in 2002 when I was a wee boy, and I loved it. It was the greatest experience ever. And you know, watched all the Marvel movies since day one ish. It was the greatest. And the fact that Stan was able to live to see that culmination of films up until Infinity War, that's something.
Yeah, it really is.
To be alive and see every single like iteration pretty much happen.
I just wish he could have seen the Fantastic again as well. But
He did with Miles Teller. That was a great movie. What are you talking about?
Nah,
That was
he
the
saw-
Fantastic Four.
You saw
that
the,
movie was so bad he didn't even cameo.
yeah, even
Yeah, true.
even Josh Trank said he let him down.
Yo, he and Stan Lee are pretty tight though. Did you see that?
Yeah. Josh Trank, okay, as much shit as I give him for
I love Josh
making
Trank.
that horrible movie, I commend him.
That
greatly for
that wasn't
for
him,
class
man.
act.
That was mostly
That was Fox and their bullshit shit. They just love to fuck over their directors with a 10-inch rod.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Stan, like I said, Stan the man. He's the greatest. 95. What a life.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, man.
what is
Insert Aquaman gif of going, my man.
Oh, you know, it really is like he was the best.
See, it is sad, but also like he was 95. Like
Yeah, but
it's
like
a full life.
Still, it's like that was like, you know, like that's like
I know he wanted him to live longer to, you know.
no, even still, like, yeah, I knew it was coming, but it's like it was this still like this is like our Walt Disney, you could say, or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
it's-
Walt Disney.
I could only
It's like the equivalent
imagine.
I'd say it's the equivalent of James Dean dying. Actually, no, not at all.
Yeah,
Like
James Dean
I
was like
just-
24 when he died.
yeah,
it just, and I think Eric, you put it really well. Like a few years ago, there was a while when people just kind of thought he was impervious to it, and we didn't
Yeah.
even know because here's the thing: he's never had any scares. He's
Nope,
never
he
had
did.
any, like nothing
pneumonia,
like that.
that
So
was
when
it.
it happened, it was like, wow, that actually happened.
hmm Again, though, I feel like we got the people that like people that can escape death. Morgan Freeman and Betty White. I'm just we'll see. We'll see if they can stand the test of time. I hope so. But
yeah. You know, it's just, it really is. It's just it was.
and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, if she I hope
Mm.
we don't want to see no. I don't want to see no women die, man. I respect women.
I started crying in the middle of my genocide class. Now that was
Genocide. Wait,
Okay, let me
wait. You
explain
mean
what
you
genocide
mean?
is. Okay, I
Wait.
knew I was gonna run
That's
the clock
is that a class for Undertale?
Is that a class for?
Don't bring up cancer in the presence of a
Is that a
legend.
class for epic DC fanboys
Stan-
who
No.
like to roast the
Okay,
Marvel
genocide. I have a class in my
The
thing. It's called
genocide run.
genocide, and it's
The
called genocide
pacifist
and crimes
run.
against humanity, and it
Alright.
just talks about famous genocides.
Alright,
Oh,
and
I
then-
love Cards Against Humanity.
And then what about pacifist class?
Oh boy,
God. My teacher for genocide is actually awesome.
Are you
teacher for genocide is actually awesome. His name is Adolf. He's really
genocide city zone?
His name is Joseph. But no.
name is Al.
Actually, no. But
Did he tell you that you're gonna
I-
have a bad time?
Shut up. Stop ruining. No. Do not defame. Okay, I'm not even gonna call it. I'm gonna call it history class number 6.
Deltarune.
Oh my god.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for having me. It was a great podcast.
Oh, no.
All right. See you later, Wyatt.
Love you
Bye,
guys. Shouts out to gamers.
Rest in peace, Stan the man.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace, Stan.
You know, I was gonna
Love
wait.
Stan.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna say my piece, and then we can.
I don't know how to close this out. Amen.
I wasn't gonna leave anyway.
Yeah,
Eric, I was gonna chill for a bit longer.
I mean, it's pretty obvious how you say goodbye today.
All right, I'll do a Hosier amen. How about that?
Yo, what's poppin'? You can't be any already, right?
We're talking about Stan. We're talking about Stan.
Wyatt, it's pretty easy what to say.
Take me to church.
Okay, it's okay.
Bye.
You just took it too far.
You say Excelsior, Wyatt. It's pretty easy.
Excelsior.
And we all say Excelsior at once. Ready?
No, wait, we're not done yet.
We'll do that at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. So Wyatt, don't leave yet. Or did you already leave? Oh,
He
never mind.
left,
It's too
whatever.
late. It's too late.
Rahel's
Fuck.
dead. I think he's dead asleep.
I told you I should have done it. When
Shut
I
up.
said we should have done it.
Okay, Eric, do you want to do yours or do you
No,
want
we
to
still
let?
had a good
This time
podcast.
no.
This is probably one of the best podcasts in a while.
Yeah, it's been. And here's the thing. I like it.
This was cool.
It's only been like an hour. It's only been like an hour, right?
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah.
not. Maybe it's
I wasn't
better
there
that
for
we
the
do
last
them
10
late
hours.
because we don't drag on to infinity.
Well, no, we do. No, we've done them late before, and they've gone a really long time.
Yeah, they're gone to like 1
Yeah,
hour.
yeah,
Like
remember
the
the
Venom
Venom cast?
cast was 3.5 hours.
The freaking Carnage cast. That was like 2.5 hours.
Because we had to
cast
make
was long.
material. Because we had to make material about how Carnage is like ultimate racist.
But here's the thing with the Venom cast. The thing with the Venom cast was that we just completely went off topic way through, and we just started talking about random shit for a solid 2 hours.
Like, what do we even talk about?
Random movies and games and just weird shit that had nothing to do with Venom.
Yep. Speaking of random movies, me and my friend are watching a haunted house throughout this entire podcast. That's why I didn't talk.
That's a shit movie.
It's a good movie.
It's trash.
A haunted house?
Marlon Wayans
Oh
is a cancer.
no, this is the Marlon Wayans one.
Marlon Wayans is a
I've
cancer.
actually
to
kind of
cinema.
laughed out loud at a couple times.
No, Marlon Wayans is a cancer to modern day comedy. He sucks.
Man, you racist.
Venom. Knock knock with the devil.
With the devil in.
There's a
Okay, let's stop
Ted-
talking about. I'll let it slide actually because we're talking about Stan
Oh,
the
don't
Man,
you
which
know-
it's a Marvel thing.
No, it's
So-
alright. Stan cameoed in Venom.
Was the
It was his
ultimate
favorite.
progressive comic book writer. Okay, he had the first black symbiote. Think about that.
He didn't though. That was to be honest, like I don't know. Stan battled like real racism. I know it's kind of like
We're sound like a hacking up the libtards shit. Like that's what it sounds like, but it's true.
it's true. It's like that was like the real vile racism, the racism that thankfully we don't have to deal with.
And I just
Nowadays it's
these
like identity politics.
I know, right?
Whether you like it or not, it's not like it's not like the hardships that they had to face back then.
Yeah, and Stan, yeah, and I guess you could argue, oh, he was only making comics. He wasn't like really doing anything. But at the same time, like he provided a voice for a lot of people and an outlet for a lot of people who were going through hardships. and that's a good thing for him to do. And that's what I love about like entertainment and shit like that. Is like it's an escape for people, and Stan he embodied that like 100%.
Yeah, as I said a few days ago, like, was it the X-Men? The X-Men, it really wasn't that hot an item.
Yeah, and so, but he just kept it around, and then eventually,
yeah,
the
he kept it
juggernaut
going.
was.
He kept it going to the point. He kept it going. He kept it alive, up to the point where he,
Stan the Man was the best guy ever, man. He was great. I'm gonna miss him like crazy.
What is it? What was it with with the X-Men, he kept it alive to the point where he just handed it off to the next generation, and I think the next generation was really when X-Men became something more.
Well, okay, real talk here. Stan created about 60% of my childhood. I have an extremely deep respect for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like
I mean,
You may not know this, but back when I was about 10 to 15, I was the absolute biggest Marvel Comics fan you will ever know. I knew everything about every comic, and I still do know most of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, considering that the guy who made all of that is now dead, that saddens me on a surprisingly emotional level.
Again, my connection to Marvel mostly comes from movies in the MCU. But again, like I said,
but he still created all of that.
Yeah.
I know that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't for Stan, I wouldn't be able to gush about how great movies like Avengers: Infinity War, right? If it wasn't for him, and I couldn't. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to rewatch that shit 25 times because I love it so much. So
like that one guy who rewatched it like 50 times,
Yeah.
was it?
No. He reached 113 times in the theater.
113. Good Lord.
113 times in the theater.
How did he pay for that? Did he like start a freaking Kickstarter or something?
No.
He got bankrolled,
He got
like,
invited to the premiere for Avengers 4 by the Russos. So,
holy cow.
yeah. I wish I was that rich.
Yeah, remember that kid who got talked about bullying or whatever?
And then it turned out that he was a racist.
Was he, or was that just people trying to like get off him? I don't.
But then, did he even get to go to the premiere? And did that other kid that they responded to get to go to the premiere as well?
I don't know. That was just weird, like e-begging internet drama.
Yeah. I wish, and I think it's eerie that Stan's okay, actually, I don't know. Did Stan film his Spider-Man Far From Home?
Yeah, apparently they have a couple. Apparently they have a couple cameos. It's not Avengers 4 isn't his last.
I thought Avengers 4. It would have been eerie as hell if Avengers 4 last.
Yeah.
Honestly.
What are you gonna say, Thomas?
Oh, I was gonna say it would be unbelievably fitting if Spider-Man: Far From Home was his last cameo.
I mean, if that's a good movie.
Spider-Man was his greatest creation. Let's be real here. It was the most popular, and it sold the most issues. And mainly, I think it has the most fans, still to this day.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's arguing that.
Singular superhero, like versus Captain America or Thor, not versus the entire Avengers, but just versus any one lone superhero, I think that Spider-Man would be the most recognizable.
Yeah, and his best team was Fantastic Four.
Yeah. I just wish he was around to see Fantastic Four get integrated into the MCU.
Man, that's sad.
Same thing with Silver Surfer. That was his favorite.
Yeah. My thing. I just want to point out, like, yeah, Spider-Man is Stan's greatest creation, but I think a lot of the best Stan Lee cameos come from the Spider-Man movies. Like Spider-Man 1 has the so at least one person can make a difference. Amazing Spider-Man has him when he's sitting in the library and he has the music playing.
They did something with him. He wasn't just gag. Like even like with Spider-Man 1 and 2, like he's like helping people or whatever.
Yeah. And even Spider-Man Homecoming, that one got a good chuckle out of me when he's done the Wind Elf.
Yeah.
Like I think Marvel knows that Spider-Man is fans' thing. So
yeah, but it's like I think like the ones that have weight and meaning are the ones that like he did something and it wasn't just like a joke.
Yeah.
Well, my all-time favorite Stan cameo is during two.
It has to be
My
Spider-Man
favorite one is
3.
the Avengers one. I loved his cameo in the Avengers one.
Yeah.
What happened in Avengers 1? Which one is in Avengers 1?
Yeah, he did. He appeared as one of the people that was getting interviewed on the news.
Yeah, superheroes in New York, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Oh, yeah.
That's a great Spider-Man.
I
perfect.
thought for a minute that he was the guy that finds Bruce Banner after he crashed. Oh no, sorry, he finds.
No. That's some hick.
I like the one in Age of Ultron when he gets party. That one's pretty.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool because I think he was wearing his actual like World War II uniform.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm still cackling about Reaper's freaking nickname, the Piggy Diggy Tricky Cheese Show.
Yeah. Yeah. I think 3 was his best cameo.
Avengers
Wait,
3, wait.
I don't think there's any bad Stanley. A lot of Stan
course,
Lee
yeah.
cameos are good. Like there's very few bad. Even Venom had a good Stan Lee cameo. I like the Stan Lee cameo.
Wait, Venom had a Stan Lee?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
he's the
was,
guy who talks to Brock at the very end.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my
It was
God.
It was weird, but it was like kind of meaningful.
It was funny. I got a good chuckle out of it.
So it was
only
kind of
genuine.
heartwarming too.
Yeah. I feel like I was fortunate enough. I didn't come across a lot of the assholes that were calling him a homophobe and a racist after he died, like a bunch of cowards. I didn't come across a lot of those people. I was lucky, and I saw a lot of people just flooding. They flooded my social media with love for the guy, and I'm very happy about that.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was.
I saw maybe 2 people.
Yeah, I mean like I said, like he'll be remembered forever. All these like naysayers and whatever, they won't be remembered for a day, an hour.
Yeah, I don't even remember their Twitter
An-
names.
Yeah, an hour of fame. That's all.
Yeah, I do love that thread though. That one guy posted, "Who need to fuck off," and he was just posting pictures of people making tweets about Stan Lee.
I mean, to be fair,
because
he was just giving people attention at that point.
I just thought it was funny because he would come up with a different way of saying "fuck off" every time. It was like, "Hey, you, fuck off. Hey, you, do me a favor and fuck off. Would you be so kind as to fuck off?"
This Jewish man, what a racist.
Yeah. Wait. Stan was Jewish?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I guess I just found that out then today.
Stanley
You learned some-
Lieber.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now. Okay. Well.
Yeah, that's why Ben was Jewish. That's why Magneto was Jewish.
Yeah. Shit. God, thinking about that makes me so sad. He's not gonna be able to see X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Where they will probably be put to their best.
Yeah, I mean, I was just happy that like everyone turned out. Like even the cast of Fantastic Four 2005 turned out.
Yeah, Fantastic Four 2005 is a. I don't mind Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it's like a 6 out of 10. It was a good cast.
Rise of the Silver Surfer is bad though.
Yeah, it's like I can forgive the first movie, but Rise of the Silver Surfer with Galactus, that's offensively bad.
Yeah. Well, no, I like Lawrence Fishburne as Silver Surfer.
Yeah, that was fine, but Galactus and like that weird like Super Scroll sort of thing they do, no.
Yeah. And then 2015 Fantastic Four speaks for its complete disaster.
Yeah, notice how nobody bothered coming out and talking about that one.
Yeah, no, but because you know why nobody's talking about that right now? Because Stan Lee, it was so bad that Stan Lee did not make a cameo.
I don't even know. Stan's weird when it comes to the Fox ones. It's like he cameos in some.
No, I don't think. What Fox ones has he not cameoed in?
The Wolverines.
Oh yeah, you're right. I just remembered. Yeah, he didn't cameo.
It's weird. It's weird because like half of these characters he didn't create, but he's still in them, like Deadpool and Venom.
Yeah, fellas. Again, sorry I wasn't on for most of the podcast. I was kind of busy. Had a friend over. He just finished his firefighting stuff. Wanted to come over and have some pizza.
Yeah,
it's fun to spend some time with the IRL friends.
That's good, buddy. It's cool. It's cool, buddy.
It's weird, and it's like Guardians of the Galaxy. I think he only created Groot.
Yeah.
That was the only one he created.
Okay, well, I think we've said everything we need to say. Really,
Yeah, we could talk about Dragon Ball a little bit. I mean,
No, there was like one. I'll talk. I could talk to you about that off air, Thomas, if you got a minute.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I don't give a shit about Dragon. So
What is it? Another thing about Stan, like
Okay, well,
even
there's
even
something about Naruto.
even without race, like he still had like a unique thing. It's like in Fantastic
Damn.
Four, who would have thought that like I guess Nerd Reed Richards could become best
I
friends with.
thought for a second that you said the N word, and I was about to say, like, what
No.
the hell are you going to talk about? Then you're
I'm
like,
gonna say the N-word.
Then you're like, guest character, and I was like, oh my god, that was a close one, Eric. Jesus.
No, what is it? Reed Richards become friends with Ben Grimm. Reed, who's like this big nerd guy, and then Ben, who's like this massive jock or whatever. But in Stan's,
I know.
in Stan's
That's
world,
so
Stan's
cool.
lines of thinking, they could become best friends, and
that's the reason why people connect to Spider-Man so much is because he's a nerd and he's a superhero.
No, I mean, and then with the nerd archetype, he didn't make the nerd archetype a distant character like Spider-Man. He eventually had friends. Same thing with Reed Richards. He had a whole family.
Yeah, obviously.
Or
eventually
with
Spider-Man
Spider-Man,
became friends with the Fantastic Four. So
or Spider-Man. Flash later became his best friend.
yeah,
I know, it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I used to compare Spider-Man a lot to Danny Phantom because if you think about it,
Well,
Yeah,
wow! I wonder where Butch Hartman got all his ideas from.
Butch Hartman,
they literally
the
ripped half of them off
psychopath.
from existing Stan Lee superheroes. So if you think about it, Stan Lee technically created and inspired Danny Phantom as well. Which was
I
only
guess
still 25% of my childhood.
And
There's a ton of characters he's
I
inspired.
still kind of say
I know.
that Spider-Man was it was the inspiration for the Great Saiyaman stuff. I don't feel like it would have happened without Spider-Man because like he was in high school. You know what I'm saying, Thomas?
Yep.
Yeah. I did think, if you also think, I think he kind of inspired like Kim Possible as well, but
What?
except the Spider-Man character, Ron was he was the nerd, and Kim was like the cool spy, and he ends up with the girl.
This is going into like what the hell territory.
Well, I remember I saw a video they were talking about cartoon couples, and they mentioned Kim Possible, and then they mentioned Danny Phantom, and I can't remember the girl's name in Danny Phantom, and I heard,
damn it, what's her name?
is it Jasper?
No, that's not even damn.
But it's because I heard Thomas mention Danny Phantom, and then I hear Kim Possible is like similar to that, so I just kind of jumped to that. Because if you think about it, like Ron is the nerd out of that friend group, and then Kim is like this really hot redhead, and she's a spy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then in the end, Ron ends up with Kim.
Another thing with Stan, it's like really, how many people would be out of a job if it wasn't for him?
Yeah. I like to think, I'm not the first to think that Stanley and John Schnepp are having a beer up in heaven.
Yeah, with Ditko and Kirby.
Yeah. Schnepp is giving Stanley a big tour around a comic shop up there or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but really, how many people would be out of a job if it wasn't for him?
I agree. Like, I know what you're talking about. It's just...
Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, whole careers wouldn't have started. Like, what would like Lou Ferrigno be doing if it wasn't for Stan?
Mm-hmm.
Probably still be like he'd probably be a wrestler or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We've said a lot. We've said a lot about Mr. Lee.
I mean, you kind of have to.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not saying not to. I'm just saying we have. Because, what, podcast's gone to like an hour and a half?
I mean, hey, it's healthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like even without Stan and Steve, we probably wouldn't have Vader.
Yeah, because he was the inspiration. Dr. Doom was the inspiration for Vader. So
I mean, I don't think they ever said that, but that's pretty clear, like speculation. And it's like I could see it.
Have you seen that death battle between Darth Vader and Dr. Doom? It's actually pretty sick.
That
It's
made me a big Doom fanboy. I'm like, oh shit.
no, death battle. I've been a fan since like 2012.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, the Goku versus Superman days.
Oh, how about that fact that they did a rematch between the two just to have Superman win?
Yeah, because I wanted to prove that point again and put them filthy weebs in their place.
How about the fact that they did a Mario and Sonic rematch?
Oh, I still haven't seen that. Who?
Yeah. Oh, they had Mario win this time.
Oh, so good.
So now they got to do a third one
Like,
where they had the tiebreaker.
What was the explanation? What changed?
I can't remember. All I remember is basically I just skipped ahead to the fight. I skipped ahead of the explanation stuff, and Mario won.
Huh.
Yeah. My favorite death battle of all time is probably
Damn.
it's probably Link versus Cloud.
That was a good one. I'd say my favorite one. Damn, it probably has to be a comic book one. I'm trying to think though.
I also am impartial to the first Sonic versus Mario fight, but
damn, I'm trying to really think. I really liked. Was it He-Man versus Lino?
that was pretty good. Yeah. I also liked Bucky O'Hare versus Fox.
Fox, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Donkey Kong versus Knuckles.
Oh my god, what the hell was with Donkey Kong's model in that fight? He's so skinny.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they had to pick a sprite.
Yeah, but why didn't they just pick why didn't they do
Also, is it Shao Kahn versus Bison?
Shao Kahn, who just absolutely ripped M. Bison a new that entire fight?
Because Bison's just a fucking guy who can control matter. Well, Bison.
But Shao Kahn is a literal god.
He's like a fucking sorcerer.
Yeah.
Oh no! You know what pissed me off? Dr. versus Doctor Strange.
That was a good fight.
That pissed me off though.
What pissed me off is that they had Shadow in 2 death battles and he lost both of them.
Yeah, he lost.
I think I understand why he lost but I think he should have beat Mewtwo.
I mean, it was the one with Vegeta was basically like a joke.
You keep cutting out.
Was the death battle with Vegeta with Shadow was basically a joke? Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought the Mewtwo one was good, and then it became a joke near the very end.
Yeah. What else? What other ones were good?
I also like Goomba versus Koopa Troopa.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Which ones do you think were bad? Oh, brought back Batman for no reason. Oh, Bane versus Venom. That was awesome.
That was pretty sick. Yeah. I also liked Wolverine and Raiden.
Oh, but that made me salty.
Okay, I can't remember. Raiden won that match, right?
Yeah, that made me really.
Because he cuts up Wolverine super quick.
Yeah, that made me real salty.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I think Raiden would have a better chance than most, though, at fighting Wolverine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a death battle I'd want to see because I thought Mewtwo was gonna fight Silver.
Blade versus Belmont.
Ooh, that's a good one actually. I was thinking more Spawn versus Belmont, but
Spawn versus Kratos. That was an old one.
You're way better at this. Well, and then there's the obvious, like how they haven't done Darkseid versus Thanos yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless they have done it and I don't know about it.
Yeah. Or how when they have some of them that the people want to see, and then they just relegate them to 1 minute melee.
Oh yeah, didn't they do that with I remember one.
Like people really wanted to see Broly versus Doomsday, and then they relegated that to 1 minute melee.
Well, then they stuck Doomsday against the Hulk, even though that fight resulted.
Yeah, it should have been Broly versus Hulk or Doomsday.
It should have been Broly. I think Broly versus Doomsday should have been the death battle, and they should have had Doomsday fight Hulk in more.
Nah, the thing is, that'd be a cakewalk for Doomsday.
Well, Doomsday is mega OP.
Yeah,
so
he really is.
I'm back.
Broly versus Hulk. That's a good one. They should have done that.
I think Broly would win though.
No, I think Hulk would honestly win.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even a Dragon Ball fan. I just think Broly looks way stronger than Hulk.
He just looks way stronger. That menace aura.
Well, that and he is a Super Saiyan, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Legendary.
And Hulk is is it
World
okay? I know
Breaker.
yeah, but World Breaker Hulk might be able to fight, but I think base Hulk wouldn't be able to fight Broly.
But Endless Rage.
Yeah, I still think Broly would win.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Which other ones were good? Oh, Eggman versus Wily. I like that one.
Oh, I love that one too. I don't like the ending to that, but I love it.
With Metal Sonic.
Yeah, with Metal Sonic winning. I kind of wish they just had Metal Sonic fight base, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, actually no. I think because Metal Sonic would just squash base, honestly.
Oh, when Scratch and Grounder came in.
Yeah. I've read a few. If you go on the Death Battle fanon, there's actually some pretty sick write up battles. Like I've seen one for Base versus Akuma that was pretty sick.
Yo, what's poppin'?
No, Akuma versus Shang Tsung. That was an old one.
Yeah, that would be the best fight, Akuma versus Shang Tsung.
They did it, and Akuma won. That was back when Death Battle had life bars.
Yeah, I know.
Death Battle had life bars at one point.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
I think they did. I know they did for like Luke versus Harry,
Rose versus Wonder Woman,
and Samus versus Master Chief. Oh no! Is it
Boba Fett?
Oh, Samus versus Boba Fett, and then Doom guy fought Master Chief.
Yeah, that was awesome. No, that pissed me off. That Doom guy lost.
And that fight was rigged.
Master Chief is more popular, Eric. Come on.
Right. Here's a list of rigged death battles. Goku versus Superman Part 1 and 2. Kirby versus Majin Buu.
No, Goku versus Superman Part 1 is not rigged.
Thomas. Superman wins.
Superman does beat Goku.
With that. I don't actually disagree with that, but they got a lot of the information wrong.
I just don't
care. It's the outcome that matters.
My problem with the Goku Superman fights isn't even the first, because the first fight is one of my favorite death battles. The second fight is just pointless because they just have Superman win again.
But the first one, like the animation.
The first one where he goes Super Saiyan 4 and uses a Spirit Bomb Kamehameha against Superman just using a solar flare and diving on him. That was epic. I love that fight.
Yeah, with the Dragon Punch versus like the mass ton or whatever. I forgot what it's called when he like executes.
The freaking movie uses it in Injustice. That was great.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Silver versus Mewtwo, honestly.
No, Silver versus Trunks.
No. Yes, that's what I was just gonna say too. Like I can just see it now. He uses the Sword of Hope, and then just cut Silver in half. That would be great.
It's no use.
Yeah, I like the Pokemon Battle Royale.
It's over.
Frieza!
And then Silver would just yell, "But I'm not black." That'd be the funniest shit, man. That'd be funny.
How about Skull Kid versus the Black Mage?
Never heard of. I know who Skull Kid is, but I've never heard of the Black Mage.
Just the original Black Mage from Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was from Kirby for some reason.
What about? Did they do something with Sephiroth yet?
I don't think so.
Huh.
They're doing Master Roshi versus Jiraiya, so either that fight will be totally. You know
he's Naruto's Naruto Roshi.
Yeah, basically.
Damn. Roshi would probably win, I guess.
99 times out of 100, Master Roshi would win.
Yeah, because what does the other guy do? What is he, a ninja? Roshi can shoot.
I know he can summon a frog and some other stuff like that, but I don't know anything else about him.
Can he summon Baby Gamera?
Actually, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
No, that's what Roshi did. Remember when he rode Gamera?
I saw a pretty sick one suggestion.
The only thing summon is my dick.
You know what would be a cool fight, actually? They should do Roadhog and Junkrat versus Bebop and Rocksteady.
That's pretty good.
I don't know. I feel like Junkrat and Roadhog would win, though, because...
But I guess getting back on topic...
Wait a minute.
You have anything else to say about...
versus who?
You have anything else to say about Stan? Because I think we'll end this and then we could just talk about death battles off air.
Yeah. Well, I think I said everything I need to say about Stan. I'm gonna miss him.
We haven't said one thing.
May he rest in peace. I
Yeah,
said
we
everything
haven't
I need
said
to say.
right. We haven't said one thing.
No, we've said a lot. You
No,
and
we
me said a
haven't
lot.
said the thing.
Oh, hello. I remember now.
One. Yeah, you know, it's like
That's sad.
1, 2, 3. Excelsior.
Excelsior!
Good night.